The quarterfinals continue here in the men's freestyle 86 kilogram class, and Toby Fitzpatrick, the other man who's had a bye so far, he'll hit first bout in the quarterfinals against Cyrus Eslami of England. Too strong for Mark Inguyezi of Kenya early on. There is Eslami, a win in his opening round, and he's into the from team. And there is Toby Fitzpatrick. We're seeing him for the first time today. The oldest on the New Zealand stage. He's a policeman from Hamilton. He does shift work and manages to fit wrestling around that on Commonwealth Games debut at 30 years of age.
Straight into the action here, looking for a 2-on-1. See here Fitzpatrick holding onto that arm. He wants to turn his opponent around, get access to that left leg. He's either going to duck under it or he's going to drag it out down to the ground. There we go, ducks under it, takes his opponent to the edge and gets those 2 points.
He's got his arms for the gut wrench and he's got one ankle up too, so that's going to help. Lamy looking to try and find his way out, and he does that, which calls up the play, and they return to the neutral position in the centre. But a good start. Sometimes people who've had a bye in the opening round be a bit. Patrick
needs to circle back to the centre. He needs to be a bit clever. He needs to move his opponent around, circle him left or right, get his opponent flat-footed and then shoot in on that leg.
Down in the opening period is Lamy already with a win behind him. Fitzpatrick with a bye, as we said, and a good start for the Kiwi.
See Fitzpatrick looking for that 2-on-1 again. Islami spins away to the outside, shoot a shot directly. Fitzpatrick was standing really tall.
Control, Toad, control.
A single leg, and he'll get the exposure there. Fitzpatrick can pick up another 2. It's just 2, so he doubles his advantage, and he's looking for more as well, and he's looking for the behind, but the bridge from Eslami as he tries desperately to stay out of it, manages to turn inside, and that will help, but Fitzpatrick doing his best.
So he's got to control that arm, trying to wrap up underneath, but he'll just see the time out here.
Right, 2 good plays from Fitzpatrick, turning into a 4-point lead. And 6 seconds to go in the opening period. But all the shots fired from the New Zealander, Toby Fitzpatrick, over Cyrus Eslami of England.
We'll see Fitzpatrick look for that 2-on-1 again. That's been his major weapon so far. Go-to move, exposing Islami's legs. Islami here holding onto that wrist. He needs to start moving Fitzpatrick around before he takes that shot. He's taking shots from bad positions. He needs to open up an angle there. Opponent's head higher than his. Moving around, Fitzpatrick with his back there, inviting his opponent to take a shot to look for a counter. Here the coach calling him to come back to the centre. Clever move there. Give more room for those counters. Again, Fitzpatrick there, hand on the head, hand on the arm. Just waiting for that first round, for the time to finish.
So we tick down to the end of the opening period. It looks like it will remain 4-0. Toby Fitzpatrick, 2 scoring plays. Another one, but he's beaten by the clock. But a great start for Toby Fitzpatrick in this quarterfinal. So looking for a semi-final spot. 30. And we're slowly whittling them down in terms of gold medal contention. And there was the first one.
Yeah, 2-on-1, ducking under that arm, getting access to the leg. And only the 2 there.
Some running instructions for Toby Fitzpatrick, and already he's required back out on the mat. The crowd very much enjoying these matchups. They're the only 2 out there at the moment. The other mat empty. So all the attention focused on Toby Fitzpatrick of New Zealand.
Fitzpatrick.
Cyrus Islami of England.
Yeah. Fitzpatrick doing a great job to circle back to the centre there.
Matt, awareness key. Put a foot out and you'll concede a point. And when it's just 4-0, points 80 points. Double leg attack and the big push and the take from Cyrus Islami, and it'll only be 2 points. Patrick showing the awareness to land on his chest, avoid that back exposure, but
Fitzpatrick looks to be fatiguing a little bit here. He started with a big flourish at the beginning of the round, but you can see his legs are still, he's just not moving. Yeah, that's a real indicator. Yeah, mouth is open, sucking that air in through his mouth. He's got to keep his feet moving, got to keep his head low and hips low. Islami took advantage of that. We see another shot. Again, that's a sign of fatigue, shooting on a...
Needs to slay low, gets the single leg. And he's trying for 4 points, but down we go. Nice low base there from Islami, defending.
Coaching there to pick up the leg. He's got to get the head down to the ground. If he gets a knee or the head down, that move could be a 4-point technique. The referees have given it 4. Yes, excellent work.
Because he didn't have 1 point, either a knee or elbow or forehead on the ground, it's considered a standing position and a 4-point takedown. And now trying to return fire anyway, and he gets the 2.
Great answer here. Great answer straight back after that 4-point.
Keep those ankles apart, Toby.
Yep.
So,
Stay strong.
4 points in it. Oh, the takedown from Islami after being taken down himself from and can't convert and turn 2 points into 4, but within striking distance.
Yeah, he can't rush his attacks here. He needs to do exactly what he did. Little fake, snap the head down. You can see there separating, giving himself just enough room. He's trying to snap Patrick's head's down, but he's got to work. He's on that head. He's got to keep snapping it down. Needs to take that shot. There it is.
There it is.
That could be 4 points.
You gotta go.
We call it 2 though. 2 to blue.
Come on, Toby.
And it is 8-6. So, with 45 seconds to go, Toby Fitzpatrick is trying to hold on. Islami goes directly in. And he'll pick up just the 1.
Yeah, great work by Fitzpatrick, not allowing exposed.
I don't know if he can hold on here for another 40 seconds though. He looks
Yeah, he's
goes
taking
in, but that didn't look like much of a shot there.
it up there. He is fatigued. That's all he can do. He's just hoping to get onto those legs. Hold run out. Islami needs to start moving him around there. Again, he needs to do this, to go around the back here if he can. Get a hold of that leg, and he will go around that control. But great.
Fitzpatrick defending.
Get your head up. Keep fighting. That's it. Keep fighting.
7 years of age, more energy laid on than the 30-year-old Fitzpatrick, and with 5 seconds left on the clock, it goes 1 point up, and he will make it. Fitzpatrick just about 15 seconds too long for Toby. And Cyrus Islami makes it 2 from 2 here at the Commonwealth Games, the 21-year-old who found what he needed to with 5 seconds to go, and Toby Fitzpatrick looks exhausted.
Valiant effort by out, but just, yeah, the younger guy, hungrier guy after him, just kept working, pecking away at him.
A great win there, confidence boosting one from Islami.
Little contact there, shot straight. First 2 points there. And here we go, clears the arm. Okay, moves its head away, circles and grabs that leg for the 2 points.
Finals in the men's free.